Hey, young people. Well, I would give the cops a donut, but all they did is show up after the citizens, fellow citizens, helped. Here we go.
Is he Hispanic?
He's crazy? Why is he crazy? Why did the cop ask why he's crazy? Because he's got her chained up in the freaking house. How did this thing start here? So evidently, she has a child with this guy. They had an argument. He beat her. She left. She came back to get some clothes. He beat her again. Chopped off her hair with a machete, which I'm kind of not 100% sure on that because that hair looks pretty shaved. But according to the documents at the bottom here, if you want to read this, it says that chopped off her hair with a machete. But anyway, so the cops show up. So this is the meaning of exigency. For all the times, I'm not defending cops for doing illegal shit, but exigency is the exception for a warrant for cases almost like this. I mean, this is like textbook exigency. So I noticed that there's a lot of people outside. We have all these people standing outside, and this woman is yelling for help, and nobody's trying to help. All they did was call 911 and wait for the police. How long were they waiting? So, for those that think if you call 911, the police are saviors and they'll come save you, that's bullshit. If the guy would have been in there and caught her yelling for help, he would have killed her. So, don't fall into this narrative that, oh, see, Rick, you're always cracking on the cops and government, and look, when you call 911, they come and they save her. They do. But they're paid 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, always to stand around and do shit for every once in a while to help the community. The community and good people is what keep good people safe, not government and the police. But they've made it to where people don't want to get involved. Just for the record, if my neighbor throws something through a window and is screaming, help, 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 I'm not waiting for the cops. I'm getting my gun and I'm going over to help.
Hey, I'm trying to break a window down. Put it go down? Yeah. I got a bunch of loose.
So they're kicking a door with no warrant. And there's a lot of people that would say that's illegal. That's a violation. It's not, and this is why the courts made exigency. To protect destruction of evidence, I'm not sure on that one because that's one abused. To help someone in danger, cops abuse that too. They say, oh, I thought I heard a woman scream. Kick the door and go, oh, there's no woman in the house. There's nobody in the house. Well, I thought it. Well, okay. As long as you were acting in good faith. So it can all be abused when you hire unethical people or you allow unethical people to do it. But in this case, she broke the window and she's still screaming for help. So however he barred the door, they couldn't kick it.
That was hot. Look at that boy.
A woman screaming for help and they don't have their guns out? Not tactically sound to me. In this call, if a woman's screaming for help, I'm sure she said her boyfriend's crazy. She may have said no one else is home. I don't care. I don't want the guy in the backyard. I don't want him showing up. I'm probably at least going to have one officer providing cover with their gun out if we're trying to break into a house.
Which window she kick out?
So they've walked around the house and they've kicked a couple doors and they still can't get in. So, and she's still in there chained with the window broken and all the neighbors are across the street.
We see a ladder.
Once again, the community, the neighbors said, we see a ladder. Why don't you try that? And the cops are like, oh, okay, where's the ladder? We'll try that.
We see a ladder.
I got a ladder. The ladder was on the side.
Is anybody else in there?
They're just now asking if anyone else is in there? I don't know about that. I think I'd have been asking that long before I'm running around kicking doors with my gun in my holster.
He did what?
Walks in his door. So, not that I would encourage violence, but as a training tip to cops, you could be set up pretty freaking easily if somebody wanted to ambush a cop by having a woman scream and say things, and then when you walk in, you're facing a shotgun. But I'm sure that's never going to happen, and I'm just, making things up. But I wouldn't walk into this situation without my gun out.
Is he Hispanic? Where's the key?
I'm really surprised they didn't just freaking call a tow truck and hook a chain up to it and pull her out the window, saying I was trying to save her when I pulled her out by the chain.
But there's no one else in here, right?
No, you can.
Sparking, lighting fires. Look at that. They're contributing global warming right there.
No, you can.
Damn, he got her chained down pretty damn good. He could have used a bigger chain. That chain's kind of wimpy. But
Thank you so much.
oops, hit her juggler. Big red truck people came to save the day. Cut her juggler. Well, we tried. Rick, why are you always... I'm just saying it could happen. Now, who believes that this woman is telling the 100% truth and is not leaving anything out? Raise your hand. Well, that's because you're an idiot. They never tell the truth. Something happened. I'm not saying she deserved anything she got. I'm just saying there's more to this story. It didn't suddenly this guy, beats her and then she comes back to the house not expecting anything and he beats her and chains her. This isn't, I've told you many times where we try to help the woman and then she ends up turning on the cops because she loves her boyfriend. She's probably visiting him in jail. Oh, he also took their kid and they charged him with kidnapping.
What kind of car does he drive?
Alrighty, we'll end that there. Cops showed up. The help of the citizens saved this lady. Y'all have a good one.